Voting rates tend to be historically higher in the older population than in younger Americans. According to the U.S. Census, that was once again the case in the last presidential election, but experts say this election could be different. And News 8 Now's Isabella Holsizer gives us a glimpse into a group of college students engaged in this year's election.
A class of students at UW-La-Crosse all tuned in to the vice presidential debate Wednesday night. Instead of focusing on the fly, they had their attention turned to the words and strategies the VP candidates were using.
Because of the civility of the debate and the substance of it, I would say that it actually had more of an impact than the presidential debate did last week.
There was not like name calling like there was in the first one. There was interrupting on both sides. And interrupting each other and the moderator.
One strategy drove these students crazy.
There was a lot of dodging questions throughout the entire debate.
Both of the vice presidential candidates dodged the question on their president's age and how that would affect their campaign.
Political analyst Anthony Jargosky says the students' concern over the dodged questions is valid.
I was disappointed that they dodged the questions about the health of the people at the top of their ticket.
On Inauguration Day, President Trump would be 74 years old, and Joe Biden would be 78 years old.
This vice presidential debate does take on unique importance because of the age of the two candidates.
Jargosky says when it comes to vice presidential debates, it's not necessarily a big goal to sway undecided voters.
Like the most people who watched it probably already knew who they were going to vote for, especially if you're tuning into a vice presidential debate.
As one student points out, the debate offered a better view of each side's policy.
What's happening with the environment, what's happening with the pandemic and the vaccine, and what exactly our relationship with China is.
Overall, though, the students said the debate was what a standard debate is supposed to look like.
It was a very respectable debate.
In La Crosse, Isabella Holsizer, News 8 Now.
Shortly after the debate, President Donald Trump made headlines saying he would not participate in the next debate that is being held virtually. Jargosky says he thinks the president will back down on his stance because it is one of the few chances left to win voters over before November 3rd.